is as Lloyd said. You've helped us time and again. But that's all the more reason for us to be here. If anyone is going to bring you to your senses, it should be us. I once respected you. I even regarded you as family, and now I'm going to make you see the error of your ways. Very well. What the? Is that magic? Stay alert. Vast amounts of spiritual energy are emanating from Orchis Tower and gathering around him. I won't profess to be as adept as Bell in these matters, but as patriarch of a Crois family, I still know a thing or two. Thus, if I utilize Orchis Tower's spiritual conversion function, I can even do this. Did he just teleport inside of it? Good. Visual feedback and controls are fully operational. Using the power of the Septarium, I can control this machine at will. Uncle, what have you... Is he controlling the Aeon from a spiritual phase space? Well, is that even possible? Behold, this white iron is the embodiment of a justice I will bring to the world. How he's posing with the iron. And now, it's time to come to put my principles to the test. Pit your justice against mine, and we shall see who prevails in the end. Fine, have it your way. We'll show you what it truly means to have conviction. It begins. Ow. Iron type Alpha. No, that was guarded. Okay. So only higher elements. Ow! Ooh. Gonna hurt. Yeah. And then with support. Political grenade, huh? Was it? Could never quite read it. Ow! talking. I think Chevalier was should be level 5 and Canon, I think. So the Master Quartz. Juggler reached level 4. Chevalier reached level 5. Rune of Triumph. Rune of Benevolence. We get a Grail Locket. We did it. That takes care of that. No, wait. Its spiritual energy is rising again. But how? Did I forget to mention? The Subterranean of Zero provides this machine with an infinite source of power. The only way to stop it would be to annihilate it entirely. If that's what it takes. I suppose there's no room in his justice for fair play. Settle down. I have no intention of taking your lives. That is, if you surrender peacefully and subscribe to my ideology. What's going on? The flow of spiritual energy ceased? Did Chief Roberts do this? Because he said he was using the tower, right, in the beginning? So, did he hack it, or what's happening? The tower is shutting down, at least. This can't be happening. Whoa. They vanished? The supply of spiritual energy must have run dry. Man, about time. I'm beat. They pulled it off. What's the meaning of this? Why has the energy from the Subterranean suddenly halted? It would appear that playtime is over, I'm afraid. The anger is from the society. F. Novartis of the 13 factories. What are you saying, Professor Novartis? What's the meaning of this? Is this another of the society's ploys? Did you lay some kind of trap in this machine? Weren't you told? The only thing you were gifted was assistance. Now that I've acquired all the data I seek, I'll be taking my leave soon. Along with a final model behind you, as per our contract. Contract? Are you out of your mind? I bought this machine directly from the society. You have no right to take it back. I'm afraid not. There's been a slight amendment to the terms and stipulations. It states that once a machine has served its purpose, we are allowed to recover it. You can see the dotted line for yourself. The signature reads, Mariabel Crois. What? Oh, it's all true. That laugh. It's Belle. Belle, what have you done? Where even are you right now? Are you not inside Orchis Tower? Of course not. I haven't been there for quite some time. I'm with Kia, as are the rest of us. What? That's right, we didn't come across any of them as we searched the floors. Arios. McLean. Uncle Shirley. Even Walt. So he really is with them. Wow, things are really heating up now. What is going on here? I don't believe this. All of you are betraying me? My apologies, Mr. President. However, my intentions and loyalties were never with you from the start. My collaboration was always in service to the aims of Mariabel, as well as her legal counsel. Legal? No, it can't be. But it is. What? You're kidding. Mr. Grimwood? This can't be real. The look on your face tells me you aren't as surprised as your friends, Lloyd. Did you figure it out? I did. There was a reporter we met, Marcel Nielsen. Going over things with him helped clue me in. But not just him. Pete, Old Man Quinn from the graveyard, and even Lecter and Killiker too. All the pieces slowly came together, and every sign pointed to your involvement. It would seem you're every bit the detective your brother was. Explain yourself, Mr. Grimwood. How could you scheme like this behind my back? For years I've come to you for guidance. I trusted you. Indeed. And so too have you always been a prized pupil to me, Dieter. Your business sense is second to none, and your skills as a politician exceeded my expectations as well. If you have just one fatal flaw, it's that you are an idealist. Up until now, Father, you've assumed that everything has been going exactly as you planned it. In actuality, every step you've taken has been according to Mr. Grimwood's vision, not yours. From a manipulation of a cult, to the agenda of a trade conference, to the raid on Cross City, to the moment you declared independence. Tell me, Father, just who was it that put those very ideas into your head? Had you remained on track, I would have been content to stay on the sidelines. But I have deemed that it is no longer in my best interest to continue pulling the strings from the shadows. The Azure Zero project will proceed as planned, with myself at the helm. Azure Zero? What is that? Soon the Septarian of Zero will take its final form. The Azure Tree, the ruler of space-time, will rearrange the very principles of causality. Witness its rebirth. You guys seeing this? What is this blue light? To the southeast, near the wetlands. What the hell? Just think of how huge that tree is. Remember, Orchis Tower is currently the tallest skyscraper in the world in this, yeah? And this tree is larger than it. A lot larger. Well, would you look at that? Impossible. Magnificent. We are bearing witness to the product of a singularity, an unanticipated miracle that brings even the salt pale to shame. Hold on. Didn't you say that the tree is a true form of a Septarian of Zero? Where's Kia? What have you done to her? I can't understand why you feel the need to ask. After all, your dear beloved Kia is right in front of your eyes. For the Azure Tree is Kia herself. It bears mentioning, however, that her heart and body have not been lost in the process. You can rest easy in that respect. More importantly, she has now become the arbitrator of all. There's no need to consider this a grim outcome for her, nor for any of you. If possible, I would like for all of you to remain in your roles as her guardians. This is all too much. None of this crap is making any sense. Right, that's what I said. But who cares either way, as long as it's a good time. If you plan to interfere, then go ahead. I've got no objections to stopping you myself. Doing so is already provided for in the contract after all. I don't give a damn what your big plan is. But if I so much as see your face, I'm finishing you off for good. Got that, Vazzy? Walt. Goodbye, everyone. Do take care. And before I go, thank you for everything you've done for me throughout the years, Father. You may have been a simple, hopelessly romantic fool of a man, but in the end, I could never bring myself to hate you. Does that mean you tried? Bill. As curious as I am to stay and watch how things unfold, other plans beckon me to faraway lands. I'll have to settle for reading all about it in the follow-up reports. Wait! I'll be going now. I don't know how much you can hope to accomplish, but at least try to put up a good fight. I would hate for you to provide me with data that's anything less than noteworthy. That nutjob just had to get the last word in. Is everyone okay? You guys, what happened here? More importantly, where did that giant tree come from? Well, where do we even begin? Suffice it to say, it means things aren't over just yet. Chief! Is everyone on the ground alright? Yeah, those magical constructs vanished into thin air. We've already secured the tower. That aside... what in the hell happened up here? A lot. Yeah. Lloyd and the others outlined the events that had just transpired. Unbelievable. The one pulling the strings was Mr. Grimwood? How could he? It explains a lot. Especially taking into account his connections in foreign affairs, business, the police, the guild. The list goes on. Thinking back on it, he had access to all the resources needed to pull something like this off. Hell if I know what his motive is, but we don't have time to suss that out right now. Right. Buzzy, can you call the Macabre? I was waiting for you to ask. You heading over then, huh? Yes, I know this might fall outside the scope of our work as officers of the law. But if that's where we're going to find Kia and answers to all of our questions, there's no other choice. My thoughts exactly. Someone has to stop Bell. It would be pointless to surrender after coming this far. And I've got a little family reunion waiting for me over there. I have a responsibility to go too. Hey, I'm the one providing the ride. If a Macabre goes, so do I. Not to mention I have an axe to grind with Walt. I have my own score to settle as well. She and I will end this once and for all. This is something I must do. I have questions for McLean and Grimwood both, and I intend to give them the third degree myself. They won't be going there without me. Guess there's no point in arguing with any of you. Leave the city to us. We figure out what to do with the president and everyone else on the tower. Listen up. I want you to go over and settle this the way you think it needs to be done. This is more than just a job for the Special Support Section. You've got a duty to do this for yourselves. And Detective First Rank. Now I must remind you, I have this mod installed that gives these additional quests. And so I might overshooting it. Because I think the numbers to reach with Detective First Rank is relatively tight. I missed at least a few DP here and there. So I might not have reached it had I not these mod quests. Are you for real? That thing is absolutely nuts. Is it true? Did Kia really make that tree appear? Yes, we have no reason to doubt it. The Azure tree, the final form of the artificial Septarian. How unfathomable that such a thing could sprout from the delusions of man. Am I correct in assuming that even you don't know what kind of power it's capable of? Yes. All my senses tell me is that there is something extraordinary about the blue light it emits. It holds ascendancy over all elements, time, space and mirage included. The Crois family manufactured the Septarian of Zero as a facsimile of the Septarian of Mirage. Could it be that the power to control space and time was included in the process? I cannot profess to hold any insight on what the Septarian is capable of. Simply put, it would be to our benefit to assume that nothing is beyond its limits. You're kidding. A power of that magnitude would rival even Eidos herself. Whatever the case, it doesn't change what we have to do. Arios, Mariabel, Mr. Grimwood and everyone standing with them. We're going to find out what it is they're really after, and then we're taking Kia back. Exactly. Without a doubt. Oh, heck yeah, it's starting to give me goosebumps. In a good way, of course. Grace. What are you still doing here? Shouldn't you have disembarked with Speaker McDowell? Can it, mister? You can't tell me what to do. I've got a duty to give cross balance of facts. There's no better place to find them than on the front lines. So let me do my job, and that front fight feature is as good as yours. This can hardly end well. I hate to change the subject, but we better get a head start on prepping up. You're right, there's no telling what could be waiting for us there. Fighting on the ground has ceased, so there's no place in the state we can't get to with a macabre now. You can give the orders if there's somewhere in particular you need to visit. Will do. Okay, but exploration is something we do next time. Until next time then, mace and don't get lost.